If there's one game out there every single person should play before they die, it's Journey. It's one of the best games ever made, a must-play on the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 4, and its other re-releases. It's inspired so many games, and Journey showed that an indie game can really make an impact, both in the industry and in the hearts of players. The path to Journey's release wasn't easy. The game had driven That Game Company into bankruptcy, with many extensions given to make the game into a masterpiece. But all the hard work and stress paid off. The game won numerous awards and became the fastest selling game on the PlayStation Store on its release in 2012. Even today, the game is still talked about and celebrated among fans and players. Journey is the culmination of everything learned from the development of Flow and Flower. Each game builds upon the last, from the gameplay to the aesthetic to the emotional response. Bits and pieces in Journey are reminiscent to the past, while also being a major departure. Journey was, at the time, the biggest game That Game Company developed. Even though it is considered an indie game, I always had difficulty in considering it an indie game. It obviously wasn't on the same scope and scale as Uncharted, but with backing by Sony, Journey became something bigger than what it could ever be. Journey's goal is simple: make your way to the mountain. The game never directly tells you in plain text to go to the mountain, and you don't know why until later, but when it's always focused on, it's clear where you need to go. Only making your way there is a whole experience in itself. Journey is all about showing and not so much on telling, which, if you know anything about storytelling, is key to telling the perfect story. It makes the viewer think and interpret the events happening on screen. Too often, we're constantly told what is happening in a story, and it just dumbs down the experience. Not once does the game do this, nor does it try to hold the player's hand. Journey wants you to explore. It wants you to uncover its secrets, find its hidden collectibles, and just enjoy the moment and whatever emotions come with it. Journey may be praised for its simplicity, but its world never feels barren. And that could be so easy to do when the game primarily takes place in a desert setting. Levels are open, but not overwhelming. There's enough freedom to explore, but a wise amount of restriction so that it's easy to get back on track in where you need to go. From open dunes that feel like it's easy to get lost in to underground ruins, Journey takes you through so many different situations. Thrilling slopes to race down, simple puzzles to solve, and stealth sections to avoid detection. Its beautiful world is full of highlights and pitfalls that reflect the journey we all take in life. It's in this way that Journey feels like a reflection on life. Our own personal goals in life are always in the distance, and it takes hard work and dedication to get there. Once we achieve these goals, we hope our struggle, the pitfalls, every good and bad moment makes reaching that goal worth it. The true beauty of Journey comes within its isolation. As far as you know, you are the only being wandering these beautiful, desolate lands. That all changes when you come across something that looks like you, another actual player. Unlike games like Call of Duty or Halo, which almost require communication online, Journey doesn't need this player to progress further. There's never a hindrance, but simply two people going through this adventure together. Suddenly, you don't feel so alone anymore. There's always some kind of excitement in finding someone else because you never know where they will be. Every success, every struggle, you're both in it together, at least if that player remains there the entire game. Players come and go. If the other player disconnects, you're back to being alone. They could go on ahead without you, and once again, you're by yourself. Some people just don't care if there's another, they just continue on. Journey is a game that brings people together and all the messy flaws that come with it. Throughout my countless travels, I have met so many other players, but one particular journey has always stood out. It was early 2020, and I was trying to get the rest of the trophies for the game on PlayStation 3. By this point, not many were playing the game on PS3, but a few levels in, I finally came across another player. I never expected to find anyone, but it was a very welcoming surprise. Not only did we have that same goal of heading towards the mountain, but this person went out of their way to show me all the hidden fragments to unlock that stunning white robe. It felt very personal and completely unexpected. Towards the end of one level, I went one way for a collectible and they went another to the exit. We lost one another. I felt panicked, lonely, and sad. This person was a complete stranger. I had no clue who they were, yet we formed this bond and we became a team. I entered the next level desperate to find them once again. Maybe there was a chance meeting, or maybe they were just too far ahead. And even if I did find them, would it even be them, or would it be another player? Somehow we found each other. At the end of the game, they were the only person I came across, so it was certain to be them. We messaged one another, expressing the emotions we felt losing one another, how happy we were to find each other again, and how much the game means to us. They were from Japan, and I from the United States. This game brought us together. It didn't matter that we were so far apart in different countries. It didn't matter that there was a partial language barrier. We were able to communicate through Journey in a universal language. Through trust and support, we became allies. And after all was said, we became friends on PlayStation. That experience alone is what Journey is all about. People from all over the world connecting into a world that isn't ours, with a language of symbols and sounds anyone can understand. There's no toxicity, no ill will, no one person is better than another. This is a journey we're all on. We experience the emotions together, and we all leave with an incredible warm fuzzy feeling of accomplishment that no other game can provide. Journey is a game I've played over and over again since its release in 2012. Not once have I ever grown tired of it. I know how each level works, where every secret is, every single beat of the story, yet the entire experience from start to finish gets me every time. I'm not one to get truly emotional when it comes to video games, but the blend of the music, the atmosphere, the visuals, every time the game ends, I'm almost on the verge of crying. It's a beautiful, well-crafted experience. Sometimes when a game gets older, they begin to show their age, but after all these years, Journey still feels fresh. When the whole world experienced the pandemic and lockdown, Journey felt ever relevant. Months of isolation with minimal social contact, meeting someone in Journey felt rewarding. It's like the real world was once again reflected in-game. The effect of Journey sent ripples through the gaming industry. Many have tried to imitate its success, and Sony took advantage of this. They released smaller indie games like The Unfinished Swan and Entwined on the PlayStation Store. Former That Game Company members formed a new studio called Giant Squid. Their first game was Abzu, a Journey-inspired game that dealt with underwater exploration. And their upcoming game, Sword of the Sea, also looks similar to Journey with its desert setting. Even That Game Company's Sky, Children of the Light, their most recent game, is basically Journey 2 with a major focus on being a live service game. The structure of that game is extremely similar to that of Journey. The emotional response is there, the music and the atmosphere. This is a Journey MMO that's worth checking out. Journey is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of experience. It's been imitated, but never duplicated. Many games have tried to follow Journey's structure, but none have surpassed it. This is a timeless game anyone can play, and you're guaranteed to have some kind of emotional response. The isolation and joy of finding another player was felt in 2012, it was felt in the horrible year that was 2020, and even today, we can feel the connection of Journey bringing us together. From different cultures, different countries, and different languages, it doesn't matter in Journey. There we are all equal, with one universal language and one simple goal. Through the highs and lows, the push to go further and achieve our goal is a constant reminder for us to push through life. We can make it even in the toughest of times. And it's okay to start over because life is one giant journey. It's the beauty of life, and it's the beauty of Journey. It's the best game That Game Company ever made, and one of the best games PlayStation has ever released. Have you ever played Journey? What emotional response did the game give you? Let me know your thoughts on this timeless masterpiece in the comments below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for future content. Check out this older video of mine where I talk about the trilogy of games That Game Company made for PlayStation. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.